I think he used the phrase buttoned up. That company really has it together. It seems like they're very in sync. In order for them to be so in sync, that means there must be good collaboration internally and strong leadership. They've been communicative with me. They're appreciative of my time. And all of those things, it sounds like what you're saying, are what really makes a company stand out today. Whereas, in the past, like I remember this as well, when we'd interview people at Spark, how we bring them through our office. It's like, oh, like, here's the kitchen and there's beer and LaCroix in the fridge. And like, here's all these people high-fiving on the sales floor. And it's like, you don't have those same opportunities to show that side of the business. So a lot of it now has to show through your process, if that makes sense.
One thing that we've really tried to do is utilize me to really create job descriptions and role clarity. I think that's really important through the process, and where, at times we've had a few candidates that have said, you know what, this isn't for me. And we're so appreciative of that, because it's like, okay, great. Like, let's have that now before you start and you've been here for 5 or 6 months and you realize this isn't what you really wanted to do. I think we've seen a lot of that actually with some of our BDR hiring. People, it's an entry level job. We're super clear about the expectations of the role. Like, you have to make X amount of calls a day. This is what the promotion path looks like. Like, you're going to be in this role for a year. We actually do bring them into the office to shadow and see what it's like to be on the sales floor. And we've had a few people that say, you know what? Thanks so much for bringing me in, and like such a great clarity in the interview process, because I don't really want to do that. And like, how great. Like that's wonderful. Like, that's why we have the interview process. And even down to marketing roles, it's really important that when we hire people, they know what's expected of them, because ultimately, I don't think anybody enters into a job partnership with wanting to do a bad job. And so we want people, anybody that joins Coro, to really know, okay, in the first 90 days, this is what I need to do to be successful. Here it was listed in the job description. This is what I went through in the interview process. These are, my expectations. And I think that's really important to the process. And honestly, we wouldn't be able to do that without the technology. We're really able to share job descriptions. We're able to also store job descriptions. We can easily reopen a job. We're also able to look at candidates and say, maybe not for this role, but a different role. We actually had somebody in our marketing team that we interviewed for like a different type of channel role. And we were like, oh my gosh, she would be excellent here.